the 125th commencement begin. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by Chloe Keith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Chloe. Please be seated.
Thank you, Chief Marshal Carl. Good morning. I'm Michael Reed, and I have the privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the University of Montana Western. Welcome to this exciting day where we can gather together and celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. We are so happy to be able to celebrate with you today, live, in person, and also for those that are with us virtually through the live stream. The classes of 2022 are altogether an impressive group of people. Their accomplishments, persistence, and resilience are truly something to celebrate. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate this significant milestone in the lives of our students and their families. At this time, I'd like to take a minute and introduce our platform party. Please hold your applause until I've introduced everybody. Today's Chief Faculty Marshal and Professor of Biological Science, Dr. Carl Ulrich. Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Johnny McLean. Today's commencement speaker, head women's basketball coach at Stanford University, Tara VanDerveer. Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Tricia Fiskus. Director of UM Western Foundation and Alumni Engagement, Roxanne England. Our Dean of Students, Nicole Hazelbaker. Dean of the School of Outreach, Dr. Annalise Ridley. Montana University System Deputy Commissioner for Government Relations and Public Affairs, Ellen Gigpan. And our distinguished alumni honoree, J.P. Gallagher. Please join me in welcoming our platform party. It's comforting to have a few people up here with me. So, and a whole bunch out there. Thank you. In addition, we're also joined today by a number of special guests. Would the following please stand to be recognized as I read their names? Montana State Representative Tyson Running Wolf. Our Director of Agricultural Studies at Little Bighorn and Practitioners of Pro-Native Practices and Religion, Sean Wilberg. the Montana University System Director of Operations and Administration, Ron Muffet. Over the past couple of years, while you've been diligently working towards today's milestone, so much has happened and continues to happen throughout the world. In many respects, I think it's safe to say the world today is a far different place than when you entered Montana Western. What are now commonplace names and terms including COVID-19, social distancing, endemic, pandemic, quarantine versus isolation, the Rona, infodemic, and flatten the curve most likely were not part of the vocabulary. At least I hope they weren't part of the vocabulary. Over the past few years, you have been preparing yourselves to step into a world that has been growing more and more uncertain. The challenges and solutions in front of you are unlike anything the present world has ever known. I am confident, however, that you have developed the skills and knowledge during your time at Montana Western to not only thrive in today's world, but to be able to step forward and provide leadership for our future. Does this mean that you have all the answers? No. But you have proven that you have the capacity and ability to develop and discern them. Being an educated individual means much more than knowing how to complete a process or calculate an equation. Education is about learning how to think critically, how to ask questions when things don't add up. It's about knowing how to apply your knowledge to the world around you. And most importantly, it's about knowing how to make an impact and hopefully improve the world for yourselves and others. As you move into the next phase of your life, you will find yourself with ever-increasing responsibilities and pressures. The challenges, struggles, and difficulties that you've experienced here at Montana Western will soon become fond memories of the past. As you face the uncertainties of the world, trust yourself, trust your abilities, and remember that you can accomplish great things. I hope that each of you are eager to move forward, take risks, and make your lives the ones you dream of achieving. You can make it happen. Congratulations, class of 2022. Finally, I'd like to encourage each of you to take a moment and reflect on all those that helped you achieve this milestone. Today, your parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, neighbors, the list goes on and on. Take pride in what you have accomplished and move forward with courage and confidence. But please stay grounded in the humble knowledge that others, many others, helped you along the way. Many of them are here today to help you celebrate this incredible accomplishment. And I hope you'll take a moment sometime today to recognize and appreciate them. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Roxanne England.
Welcome and congratulations to the class of 2022. It is a privilege to celebrate you today and to include you as the newest members of the Montana Western Alumni Association. It is also a privilege to welcome and recognize some very special alumni that are with us today. Part of the Montana Western commencement tradition has been to welcome back the class that graduated 50 years ago. We've recently incorporated inviting the class that graduated 25 years ago. Representing the class of 1997 here today are Lori Correll Clark and Patty Kearns Solmonson. Please join me in recognizing these alumni. Each year at graduation, the Montana Western Alumni Association honors an individual for his or her dedication and service to this campus, to their community, and to their profession. Today, we are including another very deserving individual amongst this distinguished group. I'm proud to present this award to Mr. J.P. Gallagher. J.P. graduated from Montana Western in 1992 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Education and Health and a minor in History. He went on to receive his Master's in Education in 2008 from Graceland University, focused on quality schools, and a Master's in Education from Montana State University in 2011. After graduation, JP spent 23 years as a teacher, and administrator, and coach, before being named the Butte Silver Bowl Parks and Recreation Director in 2015. In that role, JP was responsible for the design and development of over $20 million in parks and trails improvements. In 2020, JP was elected the Chief Executive of Butte Silver Bowl. He is joined today by his wife, Irma, his children, Bryce, Kylie, Cohen, Camden, and Sophia, his sister, Kathy, and his brothers, Tim and Tom, Tom's wife, Tracy. JP has spent his entire career supporting his students, his community, and his alma mater. We are incredibly proud to honor JP Gallagher with the Montana Western Alumni Distinguished Service Award. Please join me in welcoming JP Gallagher.
Wow. Thanks, Roxanne. This is so humbling to be up here today. 30 years ago, I was sitting out in this audience, graduating from Montana Western, and said, I know what you're thinking. Where am I going from here? Where's my life going to go? I can tell you, in my life, I never expected to be in the place I am today. As a politician, the last thing you guys want to hear up here is a politician talking to you during an election year. But I never thought that I would be in this role. And it's because of the foundation that Western Montana College gave to me. It's because of the things that I learned here at Western Montana College that I was able to accomplish the things that I have. I want to thank Chancellor Reed, Provost McLean, and all the distinguished guests and faculty and staff here. I'm so incredibly proud to accept this award. I don't feel like I'm deserving of it. I believe that probably 30 years ago, if we had social media like we do today, I may not be standing in front of you. But it's been, like I said, the foundation was built here at Western Montana College. As I walked in today, I got to get a hug and a greeting from Ole Ellis, who was one of the main people in my life when I was here at Western Montana College, when I needed somebody to lean on, help me through some academics. I was fortunate enough to have two fantastic coaches when I came to Western Montana College. My path is a little different than a lot of people in this room. I entered the Navy out of high school. I was graduating, had no idea what I wanted to do or where I was going to go. And it was going into the Navy that I realized I wanted to go back to college, get an education, and carve out my own path. So I came to Western Montana College to try to play football here. And the first thing that happened was they dropped the football program at Western Montana College. So I changed course, went to Montana Tech for 1 year, and was fortunate enough to get to play football and redshirt there for a year, and under Bob Green's first year. So I coached there that many people are familiar with. But then they reinstituted the football program back here at Western Montana College. And I met Mick Denny. And Mick is one of the foundational people in my life that really gave me the structure to want to strive and be better. And so as we came here, we were all freshmen. We had two seniors that returned back from that travel football program. We lost 76-0 at homecoming that day to Carroll College, which all of us in here understand what that means. The worst college defeat in college football that year happened my freshman year in college here at Western Montana College. Mick Denny that day said to us, you stick with it, you stick with me, and we'll change the course of what's going to happen there. 2 years later, my junior year in college, we went to Carroll College, a team that had not lost a conference game in 6 seasons, and we defeated Carroll College 2 years removed from the year that we lost 76-0, and we beat them 56-12. So that belief in a program and that belief in people got us to where we were today. And that's the thing that I'm telling you and everybody in here today. The course that you take, just because you have a setback in life, there may be a door that closes in front of you, but there's always going to be another door that opens up. My course is set. I was going to be a teacher, a coach. I was going to go down that path. I anticipated being in a college program. Other doors opened throughout my life. I have a beautiful wife, Erna, my family, my kids. My mom, my dad were the original foundation. It was just take advantage of the things that you have in your life and you'll go places. And the last thing I want to say to you is just believe in yourself, take chances, build your team because you go nowhere without a team, and enjoy the ride. Thank you very much.
you, JP, and thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate you and all of the work that you do leading the foundation. I'd now like to take a moment and recognize a very special group within our graduating class. Would all graduates who served in the military or are serving in the military please stand? Thank you for your self-service donation. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 2021-22 President of the Association of Students of the University of Montana Western, and one of today's graduates, Jacob Kunze. In addition to his role as President, Jacob served an additional 3 years with UMW as a student senator. Today, he will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Welcome, Jacob.
Thank you, Chancellor Reed, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm Jacob Kunze, and I'm the president of the Associated Students of the University of Montana Western. On behalf of ASUMW, I would like to congratulate us all, the class of 2022, on this great occasion. We will soon be walking from this place, diploma in hand, as college graduates. Although our educational journey at Montana Western is coming to a close, the need for learning never ceases if you want to continue growing. Your commitment to learning must be continuous and unrelenting. If you have taken a class from Dr. Brian England, you have heard of these concepts such as Jidoka, Pokeyoke, and Kaizen. Kaizen is the Japanese term for continuous improvement. By committing to learning throughout your life, you are continuously improving yourself to be your best. As commencement continues, I want each of you to think of the accomplishments, the skills you have gained here. Then look at the people who have helped you along the way. Thank you, advisors, faculty members, staff, classmates, family, and friends. Continue to keep the people who push you to be your best close to you. Now again, congratulations to the class of 2022 on this great accomplishment. Go Dogs!
Jacob. I think you're going to need this if you want to graduate. In the end, it all comes down to 3x5 card. Thank you, President Kunze, for your remarks. It is now my privilege to introduce and welcome our commencement speaker, Tara VanDerveer. Many will know Tara from her legendary career as Stanford women's basketball coach and is one of the top coaches in the history of the sport, both collegiately and internationally. As a coach and through her life, she encourages others through a message of hard work, motivations, and a positive approach to the game of life. Additionally, Tara has a special connection to the University of Montana Western. As a benefactor of Montana Western's Tribal Collegiate Partnership with Blackfeet Community College and Little Bighorn College. Join me as we welcome to the podium commencement speaker, Tara VanDerveer.
Well, I feel right at home in a gymnasium. It's a beautiful day, and I'm really excited to be in the 406, so thank you for the invitation. Thank you, Provost McLean, Student Body President Jacob Kunze, family, friends, 2022 graduates, especially 2022 graduates. It is an honor to join you to celebrate this mixed emotion day. Sadness to leave your friends and all the people you've met here at Montana Western, and the excitement of going out and graduating and getting into the world. When I came came up here yesterday, I had a funny thing happen. I got on the airplane, I sat down next to my seatmate, and, you know, I kind of looked at him. I plugged in all my stuff, I hogged the armrest. I pulled out my speech, I was going to read it over, and then I thought, I'd say hi. So I said, hi, how are you doing? Why are you going to Bozeman? And he said, well, I'm going to Bozeman because my son's graduating. I said, oh, where's he graduating from? He's graduating from Montana Western. I'm like, I'm the commencement speaker tomorrow. I'm listening tomorrow. So on the flight back, tell me how I do. That's Pater, where are you? Eric Pater's family. Are there any other, I talked to Eric Fish, and for about 2 hours, he is so proud of you, Pater. Are there any other proud family members here? I just want to share a little bit of my journey and how I ended up actually getting here. In 1992, the United States competed in the Olympics, and the women did not win. We actually got a bronze. The dream team won the gold. There's a lot of attention for that. But in 1996, the Olympics were going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. So the Olympic Committee wanted the women to win the gold medal. So they put a lot of resources. They decided to have a coach give up, resign from their college job and coach the team for a year. And I was selected as the coach for the Olympic team. On April 13th, and it was a Friday, thank you. On April 13th, it was a Friday, I was introduced as the Olympic coach this way. This is not about bronze. This is not about silver. This is about gold. Tara VanDerveer. The message was clear what I was supposed to do. So I took a picture of the gold medal. I put it in our team's notebook. We went down to the Georgia Dome where the Olympics would be held. We did a mock ceremony, a medal ceremony. And some people were like, well, how do you even do the ceremony? And someone had already won a gold medal, so they said, put your hands up in the air. We practiced everything. We traveled all over the country, all over the world, and everywhere we went, everyone said, bring back the gold, win the gold. We met with our 2 female Supreme Court justices. I was sitting right next to Supreme Court Justice Andrea O'Connor. And she was talking to the team, and then she turned to me and she said, Tara, I have a surprise for you. I'm like thinking, what the heck could that be? Well, we went up to the gym, that was a gymnasium, and she called it the highest court in the land. And then we played with the Supreme Court justices. Justice Ginsburg is, 5'2", Lisa Leslie's 6'5". I'm like, please, Lisa, don't block her shot. But we had a great time. It's a little drier here. Next, we went running with President Clinton. President Clinton had been in Ireland, and he was a little jet lagged. He had his running watch wasn't working right, but the assistants had really prepped us a lot. They said, don't touch the president. I was okay with that. But they said, okay, but he couldn't get his watch going. He had a Navy person in front, an Army guy on the side, a Marine back here, Air Force. He's going to run. And my assistant said, President Clinton, can I help you with your running watch? And I'm like, be careful. But she fixed it. And before we did the run, one of his assistants said to me, Coach, what if your girls can't keep up with President Clinton? I'm like, this is before his vegan diet. I said, I will cut that player on the spot. They will not be on the team anymore. So we started jogging, and part of it was easy. And then he stopped, he was a little tired, he was pointing out some things. And then we turned this corner, and there was a bleacher just like this over here, filled with cameras and reporters. He started sprinting. I'm like, all right, guys, let's go. But it was really fun. But we met with President Clinton, and he said to us, bring back the gold medal. So on August 4th, 1995, which is 1 year exactly before the gold medal game, I went running, and I had this place by my house called Olympic Hill, and I ran Olympic Hill. And I'm thinking about a year from today is the big day. I got in the shower, and I started shaking. I'm like, oh my God, what if we're not in the game? What if we don't win a gold medal? I was just having a panic attack. So I got out and I said, down, I just thought to myself, you know what you're doing, you have a great team. The only thing that's going to stop you is doubt. Get back in the shower and wash the doubt off your body. So I did. I did a double rinse. And it was amazing. So I'm going to fast forward to August 4th, 1996. So what do you think, like Olympians or, skiers, swimmers, anyone that's going into big competition, what do they think about right before their big event? No one had told me that. But what I thought about was, I had about an hour, I kind of sat down, I thought about how I ever got to where I was as the Olympic coach. And at this point, we were 59-0. We had not lost a game. We traveled all over the world. And I thought about being in a gym just like this as a third grader and doing the 3-player read in gym class, how I loved the game of basketball. I'm a hoop head. I was crazy about it. And I loved it. And I started playing with the boys and the girls and boys in the neighborhood. And then as I got older, fewer girls played. And the boys didn't want me to play. This was before Title IX. There were no teams for girls. There was nothing. So if I wanted to play, I had to bring the best basketball, and then the boys would let me play. They had, 5th grade team, 6th grade team, junior high team, JV team, freshman team, varsity team, and I watched. In my 9th grade year in high school, the gym teacher who was the basketball coach said to me, "You are the best basketball player," and wrote it in my yearbook. I said, "Write it down. You are the best basketball player in the 9th grade," but I didn't get to play, and it was really frustrating. In the 9th grade, my dad and mom would say, "Tara, come in," and I was out playing by myself. I was shooting, and I would dream about playing in front of a big crowd, or, you take that free throw that's a game winner. Well, if I missed, someone stepped in. I had all these scenarios. And I'd come in, my parents would call me in the house and say, "Tara, come in your house and do your algebra homework. Basketball is never going to take you anywhere." I'm like, algebra is not taking me anywhere, but I had been all over the world coaching basketball, and I sent my parents postcards from everywhere I went. P.S. I'm in Russia, basketball is not taking me anywhere. I went to college, I waitressed to pay for college, there were no scholarships, and I played, we had an 8-game regular season schedule. I went to Indiana University, the boys practiced from 2 to 7, we practiced afterwards. By 10 o'clock at night, what are you going to make for dinner? I had a hamburger helper, and maybe that's why I'm a vegetarian now, but it was, it was frustrating. It was frustrating. There was no press about our team. We went to the Final Four, and there's a little article in the paper, women lose again. But somehow I was just crazy about basketball, and I just had this passion for it. But there were no jobs in basketball. I majored in sociology. I thought I'll go to law school. But maybe like some of you, I thought, I want to take a year off. I want to travel. Well, I ran out of money at Christmas. So I went home, and my parents were really excited to see me. They're like, "Oh, Tara's home. That's great. I have brothers and sisters, Christmas." But they had passed Title IX by now. And so my sister, who's 5 years younger than me, Marie, played on her high school team. She's not even into basketball. She never even practiced. But, she had fun playing. So I'm like, "Oh, that's great, Marie. I'll go watch you play." My dad said, "No, you're going to go help coach that team." I'm like, "Dad, I'm not helping that team. They had just lost the night before, 99-11. And he's like, "You're going to go help that team." I'm like, "Oh, man." So I went, and I really had fun. But I learned one of my most important lessons as a coach. When I got home, my parents said, "How come you didn't play Marie more?" I'm like, "Mom, Marie can't shoot." And like my dad, she doesn't play defense. So, but my parents were like, "Well, she's so nice." I'm like, "I know." So everyone that I coach is someone's sister. And I really value, more than anything else, in coaching, a sisterhood. And I think that lesson was maybe one of the most important lessons I won. And that was, probably like JP. We lost a lot of games like his first game. So our gold medal game, we won. I had to look up the score actually last night because I didn't even remember it, but it was 111-87, and it was against the team. It was against Brazil. I got letters. Some of you are old enough in this room to know the name John Wooden. I got a wonderful letter from John Wooden, Bobby Knight. I mean, this was just an incredible year. The team went 16-0. It was a foundation for women's professional basketball. But I learned something else from that experience that I want to share with you. It got me thinking, I don't want to just win a gold medal. I want to be a gold medal person, and I want to live a gold medal life. And that's what I want to share with you. I learned so much from our student athletes. When I was first asked to speak at graduation, I was thinking, well, what am I going to talk about to college students? And I'm thinking, I talk to college students every single day. You know, for the last 42 years, I've been a head coach. So the things I want to share with you are 3 stories about 3 athletes that I've coached. The first is a young lady from Idaho. Her name is Angela Taylor. And Angela walked on our team at Stanford. I had 2 All-American guards that were starting, and she was like sitting by the water cooler. She was like way down there. She only went in the game when basically the game was over. I asked everyone on our team to write down on index cards, write down what do you contribute to the team. And Angela wrote down spread sunshine. We won a national championship, and a lot had to do with her attitude. You know, you can't control everything, but you can always control your attitude and your effort. The second young lady I'd like to tell you about, her name is Jennifer Azzi. She was our first All-American at Stanford, and this is quite timely, actually. Jennifer was on the Olympic team, and we traveled over 100,000 miles, and we played in Ukraine. We were in Ukraine in the middle of January, and we were playing a tournament over there. We won the tournament, and we had to leave for the airport at 3:30 in the morning. So we were loading up the bus about 3:15, and everyone was coming out of the hotel, and there were about 12 to 15 women begging with thin jackets on and begging outside of the hotel. And you know how a lot of people just walk right by. Everyone walked right by. Jennifer came out. I was looking at my watch. She was running a little late. She comes out. She sees the women there. She takes out her wallet, gives out her money, opens her suitcase, gives them the clothes. Everyone got off the bus and did the same thing. We made it to the airport, but it was a great lesson for me in leadership and giving back. And I was so proud of Jennifer and honestly so ashamed of myself. The last person I'll tell you about is a young lady. Her name is Chris McMurdo. And Chris was a top recruit from South Carolina. She was all everything, just like, you know, so many of our graduates are just, you know, great high school students, great basketball players or whatever sport. And she came out to Stanford. And you have a beautiful campus here. Stanford is a very beautiful campus too. It's a little bit different. We don't have the beautiful mountains that you have. We have palm trees. And going into our university, there's a palm drive with palm trees on the side, beautiful church. And the first time I picked up Chris at the airport, I drove her into campus. And as a freshman coming to campus, I asked her, what are you thinking about? You know, I just thought maybe she'd say, I wonder what the dorms was going to be like, or I wonder what, you know, you're going to be like as a coach, and, you know, everything. And instead, she paused, and then she looked at me and she said, Tara, I want to make a difference in this world. I almost crashed into a palm tree. I mean, it was so inspiring. So every day, like, I want to make a difference for our team. All right, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to ask you to be on my team. And again, this is pretty comfortable. This is right in the gym, but we're in the locker room now. All right, this is before the big game. And the big game is the game of life, which you're going to go in and you're going to compete in. So here's the strategy. Number 1, be healthy. Take care of yourselves. Eat well, sleep well, exercise. Do all those things that you know you're supposed to do. Not indulging in excessive alcohol, no drugs. And here's another little thing. Your phones are addictive and toxic. That social media, you don't need it as much as you think you do. Give yourself a break. Be confident. Work hard. Go out into the world and work hard and be good for others. Be resilient. You know, as everyone has pointed out, we all have had bumps in the road. We've lost games. All kinds of bad things have happened. Rebound. Keep playing hard. Be a friend. Be someone that's trusted, reliable, dependable, someone that they can depend on you and you can depend on them. And be engaged. Vote. Get out there. This is your world. This is your community. Don't sit back and complain. Do something. I forgot to tell you about the game. All right, we're down 25 before we go in the game. And this is because our world has problems. Poverty, violence, food insecurity, pollution, racism, political polarization, crime, climate change, just to name a few. But here's the good news. We have you on our team. You are ready. You are skilled. Your education has prepared you to go into the world and be successful. You didn't get here alone. Your family, friends, professors, we all support you. You are loved. Don't forget that. You are strong and determined. We believe in you. You will overcome obstacles. Look what you've already done with COVID. Last 2 years have been crazy. You will not disappoint, and we have confidence in you. You will spread sunshine. You will be a leader and give back, and you will make a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not about bronze. This is not about silver. This is about gold. Let's give it up for the class of 2022.
Thank you, Tara. I feel like I could go win something now. Love that. And I will share a little secret here. Tara let me know this is actually the first time she's ever been a commencement speaker. And Andy. We're so grateful for her. Thank you, Tara. At this time, I'd like to turn the podium over to our provost, Johnny McClain. Would you please come forward for the awarding of degrees?
All right. Graduates, get real. Chancellor Reed, distinguished guests, family, and friends, as we near the conferring of degrees, I would like to call your attention to a group of special students who have excelled in their studies, earning the distinction of graduating with honors. First, we would like to recognize the students who have achieved a grade point average between 3.33 and 3.64, earning them the distinction of cum laude. Today, they wear red and white intertwined cords. Would all students graduating cum laude please stand to be recognized? Cum laude graduates, you may be seated. Students who have achieved a grade point average between 3.65 and 3.84 have earned the high distinction of magna cum laude and are recognized by their silver cords. Would the students graduating magna cum laude please stand to be recognized? Magna cum laude graduates, you may be seated. Finally, students in the next group have earned a grade point average of no less than 3.8, a truly remarkable scholastic achievement. Today they are wearing gold cords and are graduating summa cum laude. Would all students graduating summa cum laude please stand to be recognized? Summa cum laude graduates, you may be seated. Now for conferring of degrees. Will all candidates for the certificate in early childhood, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associate of Applied Science degrees please stand? Chancellor Reed, on behalf of the faculty University of Montana Western, I present these candidates for certificates and associate degrees. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Regents of the Montana University System, by law, and on the recommendation of the faculty, we confer the Certificate of Early Childhood and the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associate of Applied Science, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward?
Ashley Donnelly, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Judith K. Arrett, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Certificate, Early Childhood, cum laude. Bethany Foley, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Carly Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Julie Ann Mitchell, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, cum laude. Ella Jo Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Christina Weidkamp, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Associate of Science, summa cum laude. J.T. Franklin, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Dwayne Joseph McKethan, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Skylar Dawn Frame, Bachelor of Applied Science, Associate of Applied Business Science. Teresa A. Fitzgerald, Bachelor of Applied Science, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Taylor Ray Lovis, Associate of Science, cum laude. Jessica Catherine Frost, Associate of Science. Jessica Allie Elkins, Associate of Science. Ashley of the Roses Growing, Associate of Arts, Glass, cum laude. Reed Noble, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude.
Will all candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in English, English and Secondary Education, Class, Interdisciplinary Social Science, Interdisciplinary Social Science and Secondary Education, Modern History and Secondary Education, Psychology, and Visual Arts, please stand. Chancellor Reed, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Montana Western, I present these candidates for the Bachelor of Arts by virtue of the authority of the Board of Regents of the Montana University System, by law, and on the recommendation of the faculty, we confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward?
Sydney Schmidt, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Sarah L. Cameron, Bachelor of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Alex Dewar, Bachelor of Arts, English. Emily Celeste Ingen, Bachelor of Arts, English, summa cum laude. Benjamin M. Gulick, Bachelor of Arts, English. Trey Haskell, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. Malin Nelson, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. Kyra Rochelle Jones, Bachelor of Arts, English and Secondary Education, magna cum laude. Emmanuel LaChance, Bachelor of Arts, English and Secondary Education. Rick Clay Engling, Bachelor of Arts, Glass. Sharae Heather Hazel, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts, Business, magna cum laude. Jeannie Boyd, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Alexandra Pinocci, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Jewel Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Social Science, magna cum laude. Karina Fritzich, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Elizabeth Lowney, Bachelor of Arts, Modern History and Secondary Education, cum laude. Jaron Bothwell, Bachelor of Arts, Modern History and Secondary Education, Associate of Applied Science, Education Studies. Shyla Mae Danielson, Bachelor of Arts, Modern History, Associate of Arts. Carson Huritzko, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Social Science and Secondary Education, magna cum laude. Austin Green, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Social Science and Secondary Education, Associate of Applied Science Education Studies, summa cum laude. Benjamin Conover, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Social Science, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Sabrina Reese, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts. Sydney Shell, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude. Acadia Overly, Associate of Applied Science, Business, magna cum laude. Madison J. Rask, Associate of Applied Science, Business, magna cum laude.
Will all candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science and the Bachelor of Science in Biology, Business Administration, Early Childhood Education, Ecology, Elementary Education, Environmental Interpretation, Environmental Science, Environmental Sustainability, Health and Human Performance, Kinesiology, Natural Horsemanship, Mathematics, and Secondary Education, please stand. Chancellery, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Montana Western, I present these candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science and the Bachelor of Science. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Regents of the Montana University System, by law, and on the recommendation of the faculty, we confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science and the Bachelor of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward?
Boyd Michael Jenny, Bachelor of Applied Science, Business. Hannah Marie McParland, Bachelor of Applied Science, Business, Associate of Applied Science, Business. Abigail May Swagger, a Bachelor of Applied Science, cum laude. Julio A. Laris Jr., Bachelor of Science, Biology, magna cum laude. Vanessa Camille Warner, Bachelor of Science, Art Education, K through 12, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Hannon, Bachelor of Applied Science, Business.
Hunter James Alfred Gilford.
James Albert.
Alfred.
Hunter James Alfred Gilbert, Bachelor of Applied Science, Business, cum laude.
Do you need help?
Rowena Campbell, Bachelor of Applied Science, magna cum laude. Megan Bosch, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Associate of Applied Science, Business, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Bilby, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship. J.C. Bourbon, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Jacob Wayne Serini, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Jared Cole, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude.
Cootie. Yep.
Dylan Cootie, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Michael Eldridge, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Emmy Rose Elgin, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Amber D. Turpin, Bachelor of Science, Art Education, K. Shelby Ann Toretto, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Max R. Sitzman, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration.
You really want to do this? What? You really want to? No. Right.
Madison J. Reichmeyer, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Dylan Chase Pope, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Emma Deanne Peterson, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Kimberly L. Ollinger, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Kayla R. Lake, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, magna cum laude. Jacob Albert Kunze, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Tyler Kelch, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Jameson Hermanson, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Erin Marie Thier, Bachelor of Science, Biology, magna cum laude. Caleb Angelo Conroe Viveras, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Grace Ward, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Jaden C. Winslow, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Katie Ann McClish, Bachelor of Science, Biology, and Secondary Education. Tamara Carline, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Kelsey Davis, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Betty D. Book, Bachelor of Science, Ecology.
Yep.
Quinn Kropp, Bachelor of Science, Earth Science and Secondary Education, magna cum laude.
Christ. Yep.
Jared E. Christ, Bachelor of Science, Ecology. Justin L. DuRocher, Bachelor of Science, Ecology. Kristen Muffick, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Pre-Kindergarten through Grade 3, magna cum laude. Alicia Shayna Hillis, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Pre-Kindergarten through Grade 3, magna cum laude.
Cassandra Grimes. Yeah.
Cassandra Marie Grimes, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Pre-Kindergarten through Grade 3, summa cum laude. Nicole Stimson, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Hagen Webster, Bachelor of Science, Ecology. Megan Rose Steffen, a Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, cum laude. Rory Cameron Hendricks, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Ruby Opal Ostrander, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Cassidy Lynn Mandick, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Jennifer Weber, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Leighton J. Byer, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Morgan Duncan, Bachelor of Science, Ecology, cum laude. Madison Eleanor Inglis Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Ecology, magna cum laude. McCollum, Bachelor of Science, Ecology. Nathan Reed, Bachelor of Science, Ecology, summa cum laude. Rose Reelbird Bement, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Jade Benz, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Tabitha Ann Blockgill, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Austin Nicole Bachma, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Jade Gardapi, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Brianna Lee Galbertson, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Sheridan Amelia Hafer, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Josie Kate Jenkins, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Jasmine Flores, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Skyla Agers, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Marty C. Eagle Feathers, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Cordell James Cummins, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Anita Croshoe, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Cody Wesley Carver, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education.
Yeah, they.
Katrina Brown. Catherine Brown, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Bailey Ella Barachoa, Bachelor of Science, Ecology. Hallie Erin Broughton, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Associate of Science. Ava Elvia Cervantes, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Marina Stedham, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Pre-Kindergarten through Grade 3, summa cum laude. Holly Danielle Rumsey, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Education, Pre-Kindergarten through Grade 3, summa cum laude. Harley Johnston, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude.
Standing at 5'5", 125 pounds.
Libby Jorgensen, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Oh, sorry.
Lauren Knudsen, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Bridger Aaron LaPierre, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Magruder, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Connor Patrick McKay, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Danya Means, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Danae Mack, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Amanda Maria Reichenberg, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Trevor D. Reed, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Morgan Shaw, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Burton William Paulson, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Associate of Science, cum laude. Peyton M. Nelson, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Kaylee Murphy, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Keely Alexis McCaughey, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Caitlin Moran, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Marissa Marie Mock, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Haley Kema Malat, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Brianna T. Combs, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Associate of Applied Science, Education Studies, cum laude. Colin J. Gray, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Emily M. Gardner, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Bachelor of Arts, Modern History, summa cum laude. Katie Lorraine Simeon, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Associate of Applied Science, Education Studies, cum laude. Hunter Severson, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, Associate of Applied Science, Education Studies. Rachel Smith, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Cum laude to this one. Cum laude.
Jolene Spotted Bear, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Summa cum laude.
Taylor Trugaja, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Kayla Sue Underwood, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Terry S. Whitcomb, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Wendy Mad Plume, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Alexis Warhay, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, cum laude. Jared Dale Moore, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Matthias Kalei Sim, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. John Parker, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Corey Lynn Mooney, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Mana M. Bryant, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science, magna cum laude. Holt Robin Gibson, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Interpretation. Rebecca Lynn Corbally, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Interpretation. Henry Young Reed Jr., Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Sarah Lynn Rogozinski, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Katie Joy Richardson, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Masela Prowitz, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Tyler Marie Pitcher, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Joseph Lima, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Colton McCall, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Caitlin Stone, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Nikki Caldera Alvarez, Bachelor of Science, Health and Human Performance, cum laude.
Brewster. Yeah.
Corey N. Brewster, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Tiffany Nicole Bruce, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Maxwell Clark, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Faith Eastwood, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Alyssa Hugel, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Jonas N. Nyman, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Brittany Lynn Cheek, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship. Caitlin Marie Foote, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, cum laude. Kyle Schulte, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Paige Thompson Rouse, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, cum laude. Richard Ross, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. DeAndre DeRose Powell, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Corey Parent, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Kanar Catamount Lowley, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Pater James Nelson Fish, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Abigail Croninger, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability. Matthew Perry Cowan, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability, Associate of Science. Tori Bollinger, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sustainability, magna cum laude. Kylie R. Kimmer, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, cum laude. Taylor Kristen Lindeman, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Erin Lee Rhine, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, Associate of Applied Science, Natural Horsemanship, cum laude. Marion Grace Ryan, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship. Kyra Renee Treyant, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, summa cum laude.
Thank you. Yeah.
Lacey Wiggins, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship. Danica L. Wilson, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, Associate of Applied Science, Equine Studies, cum laude. Tristan Dean William Stockton, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education and Health, K through 12, magna cum laude. Andrew J. Estes, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education and Health, K through 12, cum laude. Cody Dell Hartsock, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education and Health, K through 12, magna cum laude. Mitchell K. Owsley, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education and Health, K through 12, Associate of Science. Paige Micah Burton, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Kendall J. Brandenberger, Bachelor of Science, Natural Horsemanship, Associate of Applied Science, Equine Studies. Trey Donovan Owens, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Secondary Education, magna cum laude. Riley Noble, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Secondary Education, cum laude. Matea Camille Burke, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Secondary Education, summa cum laude. Brooke Madison Billing, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Secondary Education, summa cum laude. Hallie Marie Lawson Stewart, Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, magna cum laude.
Will all the graduates please stand? Congratulations and best wishes to the Montana Western Class of 2022 graduates. You may now turn your tassels. Will the graduates please be seated?
Thank you, Provost McLean, and congratulations, graduates. Each year, Montana Western awards the Rush Jordan and Zelicay Flores Awards to 2 seniors who completed all coursework through Montana Western and maintained the highest grade point average in their class. As I announce the winners of these prestigious awards, will they please join me on the stage to receive their award? The winner of the Rush Jordan Award is Austin Green. Austin, please come forward. The winner of the Zelicay Flores Award is Marina Stidham. Marina, please come forward to receive the award. Before we conclude our ceremony, would the faculty please stand and face the students? I should say graduates. Graduates, this is your opportunity to give your faculty, who have supported you and helped shape your bright futures, a big Western round of applause. I would like to thank everyone involved in producing this event. Although the list would take too long to recognize everyone, I would like to recognize and thank the following: the Commencement Committee, ushers, conference event services, dining, the athletic department, our community partners, including EMS and police, as well as all our dedicated facilities and ground staff. Thank you. As we conclude these proceedings, would you all please remain in your seats until the procession reaches the back of the gymnasium. We would also invite you to join us for a reception immediately outside to celebrate our graduates. Once again, we congratulate the class of 2022 and wish you the very best in your future. Congratulations.
Well, we're at the last page of the book here, so I'd like to give one final congratulations to all the graduates and declare these commencement ceremonies completed. Thank you.